As the Eras global tour proceeds, Taylor Swift is stepping her security to safeguard herself, her performance, and Travis Kelce. Taylor's European leg of the tour began with a performance in France at the beginning of May. She was shortly joined by Travis Kelce. Traveling is costly. And it involves more than just lodging facilities, excursion buses, and Taylor's hardworking staff. Industry insiders claim that Taylor is shelling out a substantial sum of money for an elite protection squad. Even with her customary security detail, Taylor Swift is going above and beyond for her Eras global tour. That's astute. Her frequent moving around and hypervisibility could be problematic. A reputable source in the music industry has revealed to the U.S. Sun that Taylor has spent $30 million on security specifically for her European tour. The insider claims she is the world's biggest superstar. Therefore, she and her entourage need flawless security. The insider continued by highlighting the fact that Travis Kelce need additional security because of his notoriety, which is primarily a result of being her boyfriend. He is a large, strong man, indeed, but it doesn't always suffice. Not to this degree of notoriety. Thankfully, the insider claims that Taylor has enlisted the help of around 20 individuals who are the absolute best at their jobs to ensure the security of every member of her team. Later this summer, in London, the European portion of the Eras tour will come to an end. The insider claims that these security specialists are paid $1,100 per day. Based on the calculations, even the base cost of employing these staff members for the 100-day tour would come to $2 million. However, it goes deeper than that. More than just people make up security. There are monitors, cars, apparel, cameras, communication devices, and more. Stalkers are the first thing that come to mind with any celebrity security detail, aside from celebrities with dangerous ex-partners. Tracing can take many different shapes. Here, we would be discussing an individual who envisions a relationship between themselves and Taylor. This obsessed person would believe that Taylor is secretly communicating with them through her words, deeds, and songs, and that she feels the same way about them. Such a person is obviously in need of assistance, but this can be risky. They could take absurd actions, such as firing at a politician in an attempt to impress Jodie Foster. Additionally, rejection could drive them into a tailspin and trigger violence if they were to confront the subject of their obsession face to face. There's always a chance of robbery. Especially considering that Taylor Swift is a billionaire. Kim Kardashian's life was irrevocably altered in 2016 by a horrific heist in Paris. She is now more aware about security. She also doesn't wear as much fancy jewelry. Taylor doesn't have a reputation for wearing pricey jewelry, but that's still a huge thing, all jokes about her ocean earring mishap aside. However, someone extremely dangerous and desperate might think it was worth it to extort millions in exchange for her safe return. Taylor uses his expensive security detail as a means of telling them that attempting it would be foolish. Disgraced former President Donald Trump's squad got ready for the holy war against Taylor Swift at the beginning of 2024. That may sound ridiculous, and it really is. But the possible danger is far more grave. Recall that this is the same man who attempted to rig the 2020 election results by turning his supporters against Congress. It would not be difficult for the perpetrator of the most horrifying attack on the federal government since 9/11 to launch a similar terrorism by proxy campaign against a pop celebrity. All it would take is for one of the supporters of the charged former Oval Office occupant to think that he is on a mission to kill Taylor Swift. A plausible candidate would be someone who has been complaining for the last 6 months or so about seeing Taylor on TV when football games are happening. That is unsettling. Indeed, it is still possible in Europe. Typically, nationalists have xenophobic views. Nonetheless, the ideology of the proto-fascists perceives kinship beyond national boundaries. Thankfully, Taylor can afford the greatest defense. For her lover, her team, and herself. Given his reputation as a kind guy, Travis Kelce might very well become a target. Just not as well known as Taylor is.